In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to find the sprint ID or number in Jira. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. When working with Jira, knowing how to find the sprint ID can be extremely helpful, especially when you're managing or tracking your work within an agile development environment. So let's dive right in. First, let's start by logging into your Jira account. Open your preferred web browser and head over to your Jira login page. Enter your credentials and get signed in. This will take you to your Jira dashboard. Remember, the exact address may be different depending on how your organization has set it up, so just make sure you navigate to the right location. Once you're logged in, the next step is to open the project where you want to find the sprint ID. This is a straightforward process. Look for the Projects tab on the navigation bar and select the project you're working on. This will take you to the Project Overview page, where you'll be able to see the various details and components related to that project. Now that you're inside your project, you need to look for the list of completed sprints. In many cases, each sprint represents a specific period where tasks and stories are actively worked on. To find this list, navigate to the backlog section of your project. You should see the completed sprints listed here. This is crucial, as you'll need to locate the specific sprint that you're interested in. Take a moment to scroll through the completed sprints to find the one that you need. In most setups, completed sprints are clearly marked and easily accessible, making your job a lot easier. Once you identify the sprint you're looking for, we can go a step further. The next thing is important. Once you've found the sprint, you might notice that the name of the sprint can actually be edited. However, there is an identifier you cannot change. This is what's known as the sprint ID or sprint number. It typically appears right next to the sprint name in the format similar to PRJCT6. This identifier is unique to that specific sprint, and it is used in various reporting and tracking tools in Jira. What you need to do is pay close attention to this identifier because it plays a crucial role in filtering issues and reports pertaining to that sprint. If you ever need to reference this sprint in the future, whether for documentation or technical support, you'll want to ensure you have that sprint ID on hand. To summarize, you start by logging into your Jira account, navigate to your desired project, find the list of completed sprints in the backlog section, and finally look for the sprint ID, which is usually denoted by a code alongside the sprint name. I highly recommend keeping a note of that sprint ID, as it can simplify numerous tasks and communication within your team. I hope this guide on how to find the sprint ID or number in Jira was helpful. Understanding these small details can make your project management tasks much more efficient. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give it a like. Remember, staying organized is key to successful project management. Until next time, happy sprinting!